Welcome to Mrs. India. We are presenting Evergreen Beautiful Skin with Aestiq Skin and Spine Clinic by Dr. Sindhura Mandwa. Today we have Dr. Sindhura Mandwa with us on board, Pratibha Saushimat and Mamta Karimani. We're going to speak about how to have evergreen, ageless skin. Aestiq Skin and Spine Clinic has been our partner, a partner of Mrs. India. And thank you so much, first of all, Dr. Sindhura Mandwa, for that. And we're going to speak today, and this is going to be a really long video. So make sure that you stick back with us till the end of this video, and maybe Dr. Sindhura Mandwa may have some surprising things for you. So, and don't forget to subscribe our YouTube channel, Mrs. India. So let's start with today's topic. Today's topic, as all these beautiful ladies sitting here on panel know, that beauty, skin is the reflection, is the mirror of our health, right? So healthy body reflects first on the face. And Aestiq Skin Clinic is, before I jump into this topic, if you are in Chennai or you are in any part of India, and if you're looking for a really glowing, beautiful skin, you just have to go to Dr. Sindhura Reddy. Her clinic is very accessible in the heart of the city. Very beautiful clinic. Aestiq Spine and Skin Clinic, which is located on Habibullah Road in T Nagar. Most beautiful and posh locality of Chennai. You know, you can see many South Indian film actors and stars over there. So just head in there, and Dr. Sindhura Reddy should be able to help you and give a reference of Mrs. India that you have come to it. Okay. So big shout out to people staying in Chennai. If you're looking for good skin, Chennai, Bangalore, Hyderabad, everywhere. So let's start. We took skin treatment. You know, Dr. Sindhura actually given a personal consulting to each and every contestant of Mrs. India, and it is really kind of these many contestants. She did a personal consulting, their skin problems. She has given them medication and all that, and she has done actually a lot of treatments on her skin. So whatever the beautiful skin that you are seeing on her face is actually a magic done by Dr. Sindhura. So she has given so many skin treatments, right? So like from facial and so many skin treatments that we are going to review today. So Pratibha, we have just lost Pratibha. So here we have Mamta. Mamta, Dr. Sindhura, what was the treatment that you gave to Mamta? You know, I can really see the difference on Mamta's face. You know, her face is very clear now. You know, before was also beautiful, but I think after the visit to Aestiq Skin, you know, the tour to Aestiq Skin has been very helpful.
Yeah, so Mamta came to me with, small tags or small black dots on her face, which we call DPL. She wanted to get them removed, and she wanted a very clear skin without the spots. Isn't it, Mamta?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
This was just few days before the Mrs. India 2019. Yeah, and probably a week or so, and she was very skeptical if that's going to be cleared immediately or no. So I did a quick treatment. I just, made it very superficial and removed them. And for the, Mrs. India 2019, I think she was quite ready.
Yes, 8 days. I think that magic happened in 8 days.
Mm.
After the treatment, I think her face was quite a reddish, you know, like some marks on her face. And by the time she came for the grand finale, she was like glowing. Less than 8 days, right? So how did you feel, Mamta, about it?
Yeah. So whenever I used to look in the mirror, like, that marks, and when Deepali ma'am and Pratibha ma'am approached me for this, then I immediately said yes without a second thought. So Deepali ma'am said, like, Aestiq Skin, she told about the skin clinic, which is based in Chennai. I was like, oh, I have to drive till Chennai. So that was in my mind. But when I went there, when I met Sindhura doctor, so I felt very happy, and the process, how it went, means the process she explained so well, and I said, please go for it. I'm ready for this now. So this is how we started. And she took care of me so well, like, in even small things she explained to me. So this will take time, 8 days minimum, and you feel like after 8 days you will see the result. So that was a wonderful moment, I can say. After 8 days, I was just waiting for that day. Okay, so after removing that by a laser treatment, so I felt so nice, and also now also I'm still cherishing like those moments. Okay, so I'm
I
feeling good now.
happens, especially
Yeah,
when we are okay to take skin treatments like little facial or little
yeah,
medication, but when it comes something to undergo through a process, like laser
true, true.
skin filling, or we have to insert needles on our face, we feel very very skeptical, right? And I think that is where we try to stay away from the skin clinics, because naturally we see whatever we see on YouTube, before and
Yes,
after, they actually turn into the horrible version, especially I think the surgery and Botox, all that stuff. And that definitely is scary. And maybe they don't go to the professionals. So do you feel, doctor, that this is a common fear, or only we do have this fear?
No, that, when it comes to Botox or fillers, there is a very bad publicity going around. Okay,
Yeah.
from Devi to others who expired, and they say that is because of Botox or fillers, but the truth differs, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, Botox and fillers are just few smaller things which are correcting your face and enhancing your features non-surgically. It would not go wrong if you do it with a professional who's trained in it. That is what you have to specifically look for it. No, whether the doctor is trained in it or no. And there are few other people who are expecting too much on it. What we give is probably some units of 20, 30 units, and they expect like, a complete different phase of thing,
Yeah.
or complete you to look in like, 2 weeks or three. No, that is not going to happen. You have to accept your age, and you have to gracefully enjoy it.
Yes.
So when I did Botox on Pratibha, right, she was
Yeah.
also skeptical. But I was surprised that she wasn't, old enough for her age. So,
Yeah.
but still, Botox, whatever I did on her was very minimum. And she, as far as I remember, it went very well on her and she enjoyed it. She did not see any negative effects on it or anything. What would Botox do? It will only relax your muscle. So when your muscle is relaxed, the skin over your muscle, which is taut, which is tight, which is wrinkling, will relax too. The
Yeah.
more wrinkles on your face, the more older you look. Less wrinkles is more voluminous and young. That's the youthful feeling we everyone want. So that is what I think Pratibha should tell you more about her
You know
experience
what
with
happened before Pratibha will tell? Uh,
impact
yeah.
to
See, when we started, when you said that we should do these treatments, like Aestiq skin clinic is good in these treatments. And then I read Botox, and I was like, Botox? Oh my God. I mean, who generally one has to be really brave to volunteer herself. And then Pratibha said, Pratibha, the best thing about Pratibha, she never says no, she has never said no attitude. And she said, okay. I was like, oh my God, Pratibha, you are really, brave woman. And she really broke that fear that it's nothing, it is not at all. Even I had the wrong notions about Botox, and that cleared. So people, if you really want to go for Botox, of course, it has to be done under a very, very, very highly qualified professionals. And it has to be done with the proper measures, and there's so many things that only professionals will be able to do. But it works, because when Pratibha came back, she herself was telling, my eyes are looking a little bigger, and the face was really changed. We can, as Dr. Sindhura had said, that she gave her the very minimal amount of Botox. And of course, Pratibha is not old enough to go for the Botox, but still, we just wanted to see how it works. And she was like magic when we saw, and after within 8 days that magic was happened, isn't it, Pratibha?
Absolutely. Like what Dr. Sindhura said, I was very skeptical. In fact, when you asked me, I said yes. As you said, I cannot say no to you at all. I said yes. But the thing is, I just knew one fact, that Botox is what is they use injections. See, when they say injections, we don't know what type of injections. And as we have already heard, that things might go wrong, and face is so important, especially in our industry. Face is so important. We can't mess up with the face.
True.
I was very afraid. That is why I ate up doctor's head so much that I said, I don't want much. I don't want much. I want very little. So she gave me the basic minimal Botox treatment. But I was very, she saw what she did was she just did not give me, right? She tested every part of my face and skin, and she saw exactly where there was wrinkles, where, the lines here on the forehead also were forming, the age lines were forming. What I was also worried mostly was my eyebrows, as you were telling, my eyebrows come down, so my eyes look very tiny. So that was one thing. When I used to see others photographs, and I used to see how beautifully it raised up and how nice beautiful it looks, and even when they do an eye makeup, it's so beautifully visible. In mine, eye makeup was never visible. So when I was saying okay, I will do, I was still thinking in the back of my mind, injections, what will I do? But that ray of hope was there. Okay, if it raises a little, will my makeup also look good? Plus also, under eye, what we have is a delicate skin, and even that was slightly wrinkling up. So then I requested her. See, at the beginning I was so afraid to get it done, but when she started explaining in detail what we do it, how we do it, then I started requesting, doctor, can you do this also for me a little? So I think doctor remembers that, because I was not ready completely. I said minimal, and then I request her to do this, because under eye was actually a different treatment, and very delicately she gave it there. So what I was afraid of the injections, and it is so tiny injections, and it is so just superficially they give you, that you don't even feel much. Okay, yeah, but they give us that anesthetic gel and everything, and prepare us so that we don't feel hurt or anything. But as you said, doctor was saying yes, after a week or two the effect will be seen. Seriously, I don't know, but when I came out and looked in the mirror, already the effect was visible for me, and I was looking at my eyebrows and seeing, oh, they're already up, and doctor saying, no, they won't be up now, we wait for another 2 weeks. But I was like, it's already visible. But yeah, by the time we came for Mrs. India finals, I was feeling so great, because I was the first time my eye makeup was going to be visible for me. So I was feeling too good. What fear I had of Botox and the injection part of it. So beautifully, Dr. Sindhura explained and did that to me, and very delicately. So I think now I don't have that fear. And only thing is, as you said, Botox have to be repeated over a period of time to maintain that, as you said, the tautness. So now with this corona happening, we'll have to still wait for some more days for the special effect to come by for us. Because once you get used to looking good, I mean extra good, you feel you want to maintain that. So we are waiting for that special effect again, that we always feel young, but with Dr. Sindhura we are looking also a lot more younger now. So we are waiting for that.
I think, but the people in Chennai, Dr. Sindhura has started the clinic, right? People get walking.
Yeah.
No, it's actually, if the corona wasn't there, Bangalore and Chennai are not very far, so it's very accessible for us to go and come. Especially what happens when it comes to doctors and everything, when we trust a doctor to do it good, we will not let anybody else touch.
Exactly.
I don't know. This is what I have done. If I trust the doctor for that, then I will not let anybody else touch my face. This is how it is.
And I think especially for something like the beauty or skin, we don't want to go into the hands of doctor who we cannot trust. We are okay, with falling sick for a month, but we are not okay, anything happening to our face. So it's a very personal part of our body. So I think and that is why building the relations is important. And the way Dr. Sindhura, before every treatment, the way she explains, to me, she gave some glow, golden glow, some treatment. because I have a really dull skin and I was like traveling and tired. So when she gave the treatment, I think I really did not realize the difference immediately. But within the 8 days, I think it totally rejuvenated my skin so much that for finale, I was like, I was glowing, you know. So these are the effects that really happens. And I can see the face of Mamta, you know, it's quite a change, you know.
Yes. Yeah.
It is a quite a change, yeah. So this thing has gone. I remember when you came to the room, my room, your face was, and then we went for a party. Your face was like swollen completely, and I was
Yeah.
worried. You know, I was worried. Actually, Dr. Sindhura, I was really worried for her. That oh my God, within 8 days, how she come back?
Yeah.
Time to settle down. So I was very sure. I explained her very clearly. See, I'm doing the procedure today. It will be, you know, a bit of inflammation on your skin as of now. In a couple of hours, it's gonna settle down. And the next day, whatever we have done will scab out and fall off in few days. So eventually, comes to the event, she would actually have a clear skin. That was the whole intention there. So in these 8 days, every day, Mamta used to message me, Doc, is this gonna fall off? Doc,
Yeah.
fall or no? Like, people who constantly make them busy with, you know, showing the face in the public, and you know, they have to be in the face of everybody. Yeah, they do not have that minimum downtime also. But in in your skincare, you need to be very patient and you need to give it time. If you try to hurry it up, or you know, you try to get instant results or something, it's not going to happen, and that is not correct. And as Pratibha, you know, as soon as the Botox was given, I already felt that. Oh, Pratibha,
I know, I know, I know. I understood that later.
felt good. You felt really good, but that was definitely no instant result.
No, I think that feeling of that freshness that had come in the face, I think that was what was making me feel good.
Fear has taken you aback, and then you know, the fear of feeling good has started developing in you, that you started appreciating your face much more.
More, yeah.
That's
Exactly.
what
I think, you know, Dr. Sindhura, apart from the treatment, I think it is the way you interact with the people, you know. Now, of course, you yourself is a beautiful person. And I think the charming doctor also makes a lot of difference. You know, it is definitely a psychological effect also. You know, that is what I feel personally after meeting Dr. Sindhura already, because we have met quite a skin specialist, especially after coming to this beauty industry. You are kind of, you know, very charming and bubbly, isn't it, Pratibha? Everyone loves you, I must tell you.
No, I
No.
love the smiling face. First of all, I love the smiling face. And yeah, a pretty doctor always gives us that positive note that we'll also be pretty.
So,
something
doctor, what do you have?
which you can appreciate by just looking at it. It doesn't charge you anything.
Yeah, I know. No, no, the
Feel good about your own self. Okay, somebody is looking at me. Yeah, I am good. It gives you that personal attention and personal self-esteem, which boosts you to do whatever you want. And that is what I think Mrs. India is about.
Yes.
exactly.
So, doctor, now the question is to you: how did you feel, you know, interacting with Mrs. India finalists or Mrs. India contestants? You know,
Yeah.
what vibes you got from them?
So I met quite a bunch of people who came for that event that last year, and I wanted to do justice in such a way that I know it was like a, you know, a free thing, but then everyone wanted to know what it is, how I should, you know, clear it off at ages of 18 and 90 also probably. You know, you had your contestants of 75, 80 and 90, and they were like,
Exactly.
I do. I've done this. I'm like, wow, I love that a potential in themselves to feel good, feel young, and they're still open to things, and ready for anything. Let's do it.
True.
Not everybody will have that after a particular age of after family and life and kids and all. They're like exhausted and they say, okay, now it's done. Oh, I don't have to I don't have to really spend on myself, and, the kids and everything is done. I didn't see anybody in Mrs. India like that.
Yeah.
Everyone who came to Mrs. India, whomever I have treated or whomever I have consulted on that day, had so much of potential in them. Everyone
Positivity.
had that, they must have gone through a lot. No, they must have gone, but they've overcome with such a positive attitude. I was so glad to meet all of them. You choose those candidates so well and encourage them, groom them, and bring out the competitive spirit in them in such a healthy way is what I appreciate Mrs. India for. And that's what has actually, reflected in each person whom I've consulted. And they had certain issues. The only thought I felt was I shouldn't have done that on the last day. Probably I should do that like few days before so that they would all be ready and more confident for the competition. Don't you think so? Like
Yes,
how
yes.
how I helped you all just a few days before. Probably you should give me at least 2 months time.
Yeah.
No, so that they will also learn what actual grooming is. It's not makeup to just conceal and walk away.
Yes.
This is your skin. You live with it. You have to give it time to rejuvenate. Patience to accept things to fall into place and come out.
True. True.
That is what I personally felt in the event, because it was the first one. Yeah, let's do more about it. But if they had this opportunity of taking certain treatments in the right way few months before, I think they will be more energetic,
Exactly.
more
This year,
interested,
this
confident.
coming Mrs. India, we are planning the same things. Hopefully, this COVID just goes away. We are waiting for COVID to run away, and then of course there are going to be a lot many changes.
Select the candidates. When the time you select the candidates, you help them groom things. So that is when is the right time for anybody to start on a skin treatment. So within a month or two, when they are learning few things, not everybody are self-groomed. They come from different backgrounds. Not everybody know their ethics properly. So you train them in such a way. I've seen Pratibha, right, literally telling them, helping them, this is how you have to be. And I've seen their energies. What? They change their clothes and in 1 hour, tuck, 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 running around, keeping themselves busy, preparing. Oh my God, how did Mamta, I think you can go through what remember whatever I'm saying.
Yeah.
Rushing around, running around, changing in the same place, running around, helping a friend, coming back, doing it. I mean, it's amazing to empower women. Being a woman,
About Mrs. India.
other women is very, very, very motivating.
We feel so good. We feel so good, and especially when it comes when we speak about the diversity and the I'm woman eternally beautiful. We want to let them know that being beautiful has nothing to do with the age. You can be beautiful in any age. And we should accept that yes, aging is the process, right? Most of the time the problem happens because we don't want to accept, and we want to compare with the younger generation. But we forget that once upon a time we were also young, and the young who are today are going to come to our age one day. So there is nothing that what they are going through that we haven't gone, what we are going through that they are not going to go through. So it's a very natural process. But yes, we are so lucky we are in the era where we can really reverse our aging, reversing the sense, at least we can prolonged aging. We have so much of technology, so much of medication, so many treatments. I don't say that you should feel ashamed of your wrinkles, but if you can, manage them, why not? Why not? And if you can be confident with them, you will be confident without them.
All new techniques or all the new methods or treatments which are coming up are only going to enhance us. They are
True.
eventually becoming more safer and safer. You know,
True.
when you hear Botox, it's a toxin. That's a toxin. Yes, it's a toxin. It is derived from a toxin, but that doesn't mean that that toxin is going to affect you.
Exactly.
Only taking the positive effects of the toxin and helping you, get the positive outcome.
True.
And what happens with the negative publicity of this Botox and fillers is that some people, they're obsessed.
Yeah.
They're obsessed in a way that they want high cheeks.
Yeah.
They want to shape their, the angle of their face and everything. They want to shape their nose. Okay, you do it once, you do it twice. Yes, you're done. But after a point of time, they don't accept. They want something more. But when you put 1 ml of a filler into your skin, it doesn't really show that, you've put 1 ml into it, because how much is 1 ml? Not even a teaspoon. What are you expecting from a teaspoon to change your face? It's not going to happen. So to get that feeling of there's something changed in the face, they keep asking, doctor, I want 3 more syringes. I want 4 ml. I want 5 ml. I want 10 ml. I'm like, you don't require all that. Why do you
Like
require
addiction.
yeah, they want to see some difference. So what happens is, when you come for something, you see a difference only when it is having at least 50% uh, some kind of change in your face.
Oh.
And that change you will be able to see only if it is more than 50%. So they are not ready to accept. Now 1 ml, how much change will you appreciate?
It's
You won't.
almost invisible. Yeah.
Visible, exactly. But some people, they know it's safe, so they keep on asking for more and more and more. They are the ones who end up having dysmorphed faces,
Oh.
because some doctors have that pressure on them, like, they are not interested to give. They know their face is going to change, but then again, when the patient continuously uh, forces you to do something,
No choice.
they are helpless. So that is what happens. Like I told, see, Pratibha, when I initially wanted to start on Botox, she said, no, doctor, very little, very little. And then after that, she's out of the fear. She's like, here's some more, here's some more. There's the respect to understand, okay, doctor knows the best. Let's leave it to her. And there will be another way where, okay, I need more. I want some more. That anything more gives a negative effect. There's actually no side effect for Botox and fillers.
And I think it's been quite old, right? I think from childhood, I'm listening about Botox now. Now, in few years, I would be needing them.
Fillers have been changed. They've been evolved into better and better. They're going to give you that dry, they're going to remove the dryness. They hydrate your skin. They make you look much younger. They make you feel softer, supple, all that. So it's a boon to us. We have to respect it. When you start demanding, that's when all the negative stuff happens.
So that means simple, doctor, that we need to let the doctor decide exactly what is right for us. Yeah.